Welcome back to Game 2 of Round 5 of the JHB Championships. This is the first round of the top cut because of the number of players we had. Like I said in the first game, we could have 4 players in the top cut: Raymond, Jaco, Victor and Ricky. Victor and Ricky are playing at table 2 at this time. So Raymond on the left and Jaco on the right. Jaco already won the first game with his Reniclus strategy. Reniclus, Regigus and Superior's heal. They're explaining that Raymond actually didn't need to flip a coin because he lost the first round. At that point he just chooses. There's a Petlil versus Thunderous. That's not a very fair matchup. Thunderous should easily take care of Petlil. Let's see, none of them have any extra basic, so let's see if Jaco can actually draw basic, and let's see if Thunderous has the energy. Fire is not the right one to do, but at least you can charge and get a lightning energy and attach it. So there's a threat for a turn 2 80 damage, which would knock out Petlil with her tiny little 50 HP. Let's see what happens. There was a Charon to draw even more energy, so maybe Raymond doesn't actually have the energy it needs. So let's see if he draws an energy off. Petlil has to have an attack that can paralyze Thunderous, and that would be very interesting. And there's a Rocky Helmet just to make it even longer. So there's the leaf energy, and here comes the randomizer. If heads, then Raymond will be paralyzed. Yep, he's paralyzed the other way. There we go. He's paralyzed, so he can't actually attack this turn, no matter what, even if he does have the energy. And Petlil lives another day. There's another Charon to see if you can get 3 Pokemon Trainer and Trainer. Still no energy for what's he going to throw away there? There's still no energy on Raymond's side. It's Pokemon Communication. Let's see if we can get another Pokemon in here. Raymond's going to look for... He didn't show what Pokemon he was putting in, but we saw it was a Pokemon. So there's Mareep. Mareep's going to come out. Raymond's deck, as I said, explained in the game before as well, but I'll explain it again, uses Typhlosion and Ampharos. Ampharos Prime has its body connectivity, which does damage to the opponent every time they add energy. No energy from Raymond that turn, so Thunderous still has 20. It still only has 2 energy, 20 energy. So Ampharos Prime does the connectivity, and Typhlosion adds the extra fire energy from the deck, from the discard pile onto the table. So, and Jaco's searching for a Pokemon. He's doing a Pokemon Communication. I do hope it's a basic, because if Lilligant goes down, then there's no more basics for Jaco, and that would mean just Raymond wins. 1 up in the best of 3. Jaco can afford to do these types of things. So let's see how he plays. And it looks like he just got a Lilligant, so he's upgraded his Petlil to a Lilligant. Here comes that bemusing Aroma again, where no matter how my coin flips, you will get 20 damage, and you will have some status on you. Poisoned and paralyzed. That's the worst, because he has another 10 damage. That's obviously the heads one. Jaco rolling a 6. Evens for heads, odds for tails. There's a rare candy. Ampharos Prime is out, so any more energy, but Lilligant really doesn't need any more energy unless she wants to start doing cut. Ampharos gets a double colorless energy. Ampharos does have attacks. Most people don't use it for its own attack, but it does have one lightning and 2 colorless. So let's see how this goes. Another 10 damage onto Thunderous because it's poisoned, but it comes out of its paralysis. And now it's Jaco's turn. Jaco still doesn't have any basic Pokemon, and he's rolling. He just does Bemusing Aroma. He must have no supporters or anything. That's Tails, which makes Thunderous confused, which means Thunderous can retreat. Lilligant has got 90 hit point though, so Thunderous Strike would need a plus power to knock it out. They're just deciding if he actually added the damage or not. The 40 damage was from the previous 2 attacks, so now he needs to get another poison counter and another 20. 80 damage is correct. There we go. So Thunderous is confused. He can retreat. He can even try and attack. But that'll do 80 damage and give Thunderous another 10. Oh, there we go. There's Interviewer's question. Look at the top 8 cards of your deck, and you can choose any of the energies there, and show your opponent he drew nothing. Not a single energy in the top 8 cards. Well, at least he gets to shuffle his deck now, because That would have been terrible. Not being able to have an energy for 8 turns. Jaco would have gotten some other basics out and seen how that worked. Let's see how we go with this. There's some energy in his hand. He's got a fire energy. Oh, he's looking for lightning energy, because both Ampharos and Thunderous would need a lightning energy. Okay, so he's given up on the lightning energy. Right, let's just get Reshiram out there. Let's get its fire and burn Lilligant. That's what you need to do. Okay, so we are going to see a retreat on Thunderous. Thunderous's retreat is only 1 energy, and why he took out the lightning energy I'm not too sure. But I suppose Thunderous can charge. Maybe it would have been wise for Raymond to actually have charged there to see if he could get the lightning energy onto Ampharos. Now there's a bit of a discussion. Did he add that colorless energy now? No, he actually didn't. This is the first energy placement he's had for his turn. Raymond went first, so he's had 3 turns, while Jaco's only had 2. And roll. Let's see if the heads or tails from Ampharos Prime actually works. So it looks like the energy stays. So Ampharos got 80 damage done to Lilligant. That's quite as 10 health on Lilligant to keep Jaco into the game. Jaco seems to have all of his stage 1 and stage 2s, but no basics, so he just does Bemusing Aroma again. Obviously drew no supporters, no Eek, nothing for Jaco. So there's a Paralyzed and Poison for Ampharos Prime. You step up, you do some damage. Now you may sit and be bemused by Jaco's Aroma. Raymond needs to do something here. If he just gets another 10 damage done on Lilligant, switch. That was another Pokemon communication for a Cyndaquil. Really just need a switch of fire energy or double colorless on Reshiram. Something would have. Well, I suppose that's why Cyndaquil's out there. Cyndaquil can do 10 damage and it's fire, so it'll do 20. But let's see what happens. Raymond, what are you going to do? The opportunity is yours. There's another fire energy on Reshiram. And another damage for Ampharos Prime because he's paralyzed. Only a switch would have taken him out. That you can't retreat to paralyzed Pokemon. So Jaco gets another draw with no supporter and no basic Pokemon. Flips for Bemusing Aroma. Bemusing Aroma gets Tails. So Ampharos Prime is only confused, which means Ampharos Prime can retreat. And if that Reshiram has another energy, there we go, there's the retreat. If he's got another energy, leaving the poison behind, yes. 1 more energy, and okay, so Jaco's going to scoop anyway. The second game goes to Raymond. Obviously he has the energy. I did see it in his hand. He actually just didn't place it. There we go, there, he did place it. So he does have that energy, and the second game goes to Raymond. Let's go into the third game.